Marvel Zombies has dropped their first trailer. And you know what's funny? This morning I was putting the final notes together, and one of our topics today was basically, I'm paraphrasing, but one of our topics today was going to be, where the hell is the Marvel Zombies trailer? The movie's, the series literally coming out in a couple of weeks, and still no trailer, wondering if they're going to move it or not. And just as I was about to start typing out the notes that I was going to send to you guys, coming across the newswire, Marvel Zombies trailer drops and is online. All right. Look, I like the headline here in Variety saying Marvel Zombies trailer, Undead Avengers are brutally slaughtered in Marvel's first mature animated series. And I love the image they use here too, with the fist going right through his body. Yeah. Remember back when Bob Iger said Marvel will always be family friendly? Yeah, those days are gone. Those days are long gone. But at any rate, look, I'm not going to be obtuse about this. I'm not a fan of the What If series. I don't think it was worth it. I think it's rather dull. I never think about it. They had they had a couple episodes that I thought were pretty good that I really did quite enjoy.
And come on, Infinity Ultron was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That the whole thing about that. And one of the more interesting episodes and fun episodes they did was their zombies episode.
Yeah.
I would be lying to you if I told you I have had any interest or excitement about Marvel Zombies. As a matter of fact, whenever we've even talked on this show about running down upcoming Marvel projects, I don't even count it because I just don't have any excitement for it. I have no belief in it, all that kind of stuff. But Rob, the trailer dropped this morning. And I would be lying to you if I didn't tell you I thought it was a pretty fun trailer. I did, and as this is coming from a guy who has had no interest in this, I still don't know if it's actually going to be any good or not, but I would be lying to you if I didn't admit that I thought the trailer was rather fun. When Spider-Man starts slinging around and then he uses his webs to decapitate like 40 zombies all at once, and their heads just pop off as he's swinging by. Now, here's the question I have about it, though. That's the shot. That shot just killed me when I saw it. I just thought that was awesome. But here's the question I have. Is this Marvel Zombies a continuation of that episode that we had? Because you remember it kind of ended on a bit of a cliffhanger sort of thing with Thanos, zombie Thanos and all that kind of stuff. Or is this going to be a new thing? The people in the live chat are saying, yeah, they think it's a continuation of the thing, which makes sense. It is kind of fall in there. And by the way, was that Blade Moon Knight? Did Khonshu go out and get the Daywalker to be his champion in that? If so, that was pretty cool. I loved hearing Yelena's voice in there. I love obviously having Red Guardian in there. Listen, again, as somebody who didn't like What If, as somebody who's had no interest in this Marvel Zombie series at all, I got to say the trailer was pretty fun. And I now, for the first time ever, have some interest in watching this. And by the way, what was the name of the Wakanda series that was just out?
The Eyes of Wakanda.
Eyes of Wakanda, which, by the way, came and went and nobody talks about it.
No.
I actually thought it was pretty good.
I liked it.
But it came and went. Nobody talked about it. Honestly, I think overall, these Marvel animation experiments have been a big failure. X-Men 97 notwithstanding. Nobody talks about the Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man anymore. Nobody talked about Eyes of Wakanda. I don't know a lot of people that really liked What If. But I do got to say, give credit where it's due. This looks kind of fun. Anyway, Rob, you had a chance to finally see the trailer for Marvel Zombies. What did you think?
Okay. To be fair, I do own the omnibus, the very expensive Marvel Zombies omnibus. I did buy it. But I mean, as a one-off gimmicky thing, it's fun. But they try and have their cake and eat it too, and that some of the zombies can think about what they're doing.
Yes.
Remember
in the last one, it was zombie Wanda still knew how to cast spells.
And that to me, it's like you can't. So it's more like undead. So it makes sense that Khonshu would tap the Daywalker. I mean, it looks fun. I just wish, I keep thinking about the heights of Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, Justice League Unlimited. Those shows were so good. And they did so much to advance the mythology and to cement home, like we were talking about Mr. Freeze earlier. That Mr. Freeze episode of Batman the Animated Series, I wanted Marvel to do that, to give us that quality. And while the What If show, I liked the fact that they were doing it, I just wish some of the shows were a little better.
Some of the episodes.
Yeah, but there was stuff that was good. And the Marvel Zombies thing was a diversion. It's just not my thing. To me, it's a gimmick that wears out very quickly. Not like the joy of G-Zilla.
It's no G-Zilla.
It's no G-Zilla. But I will watch this because I have to say, look, I love Romero's Zombieverse. Dawn of the Dead is one of my favorite movies of all time, the original. I'll watch this. I looked at this and I'm like, okay, it's a diversion. It's a trifle.
Yeah, no,
but
look,
I'll watch it.
I want to address this. There's a bunch of people in the live chat, understandably so, saying, well, wait a minute, the Spider-Man series was good. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man series was good. I'm not saying it wasn't good, but it made no impact.
Right.
Like, people don't still talk about it. It never did all that great on the ratings. It never got a huge amount of viewership. I'm not saying it wasn't good. I'm not arguing that at all. I'm just saying none of their stuff has really managed to make any kind of significant impact.
No, and if you think about the way that the Batman animated series was drawn, but the artwork of it, the stories, that show resonated with people. And it has, even to this day, people look upon it as perhaps the greatest animated superhero series ever made. And while Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man was good, it was what you'd expect. Like, you just expect a Spider-Man series at this point to be good. But it didn't, like, when you're looking at Across the Spider-Verse, that transcended, that animation, that's never going to be forgotten. The Spider-Verse movies took animation to another level.
Yeah.
And I think that's the world that we're living in. And I like the animation style they're using for What If. I do. I just wish that they had stories that resonated more.
Yeah, and that's the key, right? Again, you're pointing out Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, stuff like that. It's the stories.
Yeah.
Like, excellent animation, excellent visuals, yes, but it's the stories and the characters and the dialogue are so good, and they all feel like they have meaning. Nothing in the What If, or as good as Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man was, or whatever, none of it actually means anything. Like, it's...
Yeah, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show was like baseline. Of course it's good. Like, that to me is, you would expect that should be the thing, but it doesn't. It's not transcending the way both of the Spider-Verse films transcended the animation genre and turned it into and elevated the material and introduced Miles Morales. They're wonderful.
But I do got to say, I did have fun watching this trailer.
Yeah, I know.
And listen, and what do we always say about trailers, right? The job of a trailer, I might as well tattoo this on my arm at some point. The job of a trailer is to take your expectations, however high or low they are, and bump it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I have gone from, in the span of one morning, me personally, I've gone from having zero interest in Marvel Zombies to, like, I'm kind of looking forward to watching this now. And if the trailer did that, then it did its job.
Yeah.
So good job on them. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What did you think about this trailer for Marvel Zombies? Maybe you thought it was great. Maybe you thought it was terrible. Maybe you're somewhere in between. Whatever you guys thought about it, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.